So hey, hi, how are you doing? This is a random Friday evening and I had to shoot this for my Instagram. This is for Myntra brand and I had to do like 3 outfits in a row from Myntra itself, and I had to shoot different areas of Dehradun. So that's why I'm getting ready a bit and then I'm gonna be going out and shooting it in front of a river, hopefully, if we get one. So that's the plan. But while I'm getting ready, I really thought I've been thinking on this topic for quite some time now, because even though I'm aware of my actions, like I consciously think about my actions, I've been considering making a long form video on this topic because doom scrolling is actually a thing now. Like it's really serious, I feel. I am all the time on my phone, and I agree that's partially because my work depends on it. I'm constantly doing that, but also there is this big reason I feel, which is the algorithm of Instagram is like that dopamine rush that those videos give you. It will keep giving you the same kind of relatable content. Like if I'm watching a makeup video, then I'll have like 1,000 makeup videos in one scroll and be like, oh, and then suddenly 2 hours are gone and I'm just looking at that, and it's really taking over my days, and I'm 100% sure if you've clicked on this video, it's been taking up your days as well. So in this video, basically what I've decided to do is, while I do my little bit of makeup for going out and for the shoot, I'll tell you 3 ways, inside of which there will be subtopics, but 3 major ways where you can utilize your time or just make your time much more joyous, productive, and much more like living and not just surviving situation in these 3 points. First point is going to cover the activities with what you already have. Second point is going to cover the activities that will require a little bit of investment. And third activity is like totally going out, all out. Let's start with the first one. First is with what you already have. My first point would be, if you are big on writing, or even if you're not, then do make journaling your habit. And journaling just doesn't mean, just basic writing. If you're doing it as a hobby, you might just get those cute stickers, and you can make journaling much more fun. You can write stories, it could be, fantasy stories, it could be anything. So journaling is all about what you want to play around with. There are many topics that people, do in journaling while they're journaling, like, they will have 1 page dedicated to what their life is right now, and they will have right in the front the same page dedicated on how it will be next year, and then they just put images that they would want this year, and it's just like a fun way of being actually completely consciously into what you want. It will be around your life. When we're scrolling, our mind, our subconscious mind is continuously thinking and revolving around others' lives. Second one is coloring mandala books or adult coloring books. So I cannot stress this enough. Once you have time in your hand and you're not scrolling, like your phone is in another room itself, and you have a mandala coloring book or adult coloring book, whatever, you can just play some mantras on YouTube in the background and you just color. Like I personally listen to Shiv mantras, but of course it could be anything that you would like to listen to. For example, there are these videos, subliminal voices that impact our brain in a way that we are at another vibration once we are listening to them for quite some time. So I love those subliminal videos as well. So I'll put that link as well. Amazing way to calm your mind and do things that are really important other than looking at others' lives and feeling bad about yours. Now we come on to the third one, which is learning a very interesting skill which does not require any investment. Rather, we learn it from YouTube as well. And we are not learning this skill to make it a profession or to earn money from it. We are rather learning this skill to pass our time in a way that we are gaining something out of it. A skill like learning a language or something. I'm talking about skills like learning tarot reading, learning astrology, because these things are really interesting once you get into them. Like for example, I have been learning tarot for quite a while now, although I don't do it professionally enough because of course I am not taking any professional education in that, but let me tell you, once you're very much into deep about these stuff, astrology, tarot reading, even numerology for that matter, you understand life at different perspective, which is much more important, and you change your perspectives every time something goes wrong in your life, something goes south. So I think that's very important, and hence this one also plays a major role as to why you should spend your time doing this rather than doom scrolling. Then fourth one in this topic is reading. I cannot stress that enough as well. So to give you context, I was never a reader, like never. I do not like reading. I did not like reading at all. I used to like not be friends with people who used to read. I used to be that, afraid of reading, because I was like, I cannot sit on one place and listen and read. And I understood why that was. That was because I was always given the books that maybe my mother liked, maybe my father liked, maybe someone else on the internet liked. I never got what I liked, what kind of books I enjoy. For example, these days, or ever since I've started, ever since I've started reading, what kind of books have I enjoyed? I've enjoyed self-growth books, self-development books, books about manifestation, books about how we can raise our vibrations, books about what is high vibration, what is low vibration, all these things. Basically, I think we can start reading only to realize what we can read. If you're not able to move ahead 2 pages in your book, maybe that's not the genre for you. And hence, I have kept reading as one of the hobbies which impacts your brain a lot more. So I'm not into fantasy books, but I've seen people who are a lot into fantasy story books as well. So pick up your genre and just get to it. Maybe you can make a goal for yourself, 1 book in a week, and then in January, suppose I'm going to be finishing with 4 books, and so on. Just, to be in that consistency where you will only realize that these 10 minutes that I was scrolling, I rather, have read 10 pages, which is kind of great. So, yeah, that is one of my points where you don't have to invest like a lot at all. And now finally, 5th point is go to Pinterest and write room aesthetics or room posters or something like that, and maybe universe quotes, or maybe something which aligns to you, and pick up like 10-11 posters and in different sizes. Then go to Canva and make a poster for yourself, and then just go out, get it printed and put it on your room. This is just one of the activity that you can do one of the days in like span of 3 months. You're changing goals. Could be worked as a vision board, but not exactly. It's more like a combination of things that you like, a combination of quotes that you would like to see on top of your bed, on top of your table, or something like that. It is an activity that really just allows you to sit with yourself, align with your intentions, align with your vibrations, align with what is going on in your subconscious brain, and what is it that you're really attracted to. I think sun was a lot more. This is better. I just pulled down the curtain. Now coming on to the second topics, or second major topics that involve a little bit of investment when it comes to making it your hobby or doing it on a regular basis. Coming on to the first one, which is a candle making kit. You can get it on Amazon, and you just have to order a candle making kit, and you can make different kind of candles, which could be a great way to use your hands, use your mind, and have that mind muscle connection into doing something which is solely for you. I'm not asking you to sell those candles. It's just a way to play with colors. It's a way to play with your creative side after a long day of work. Then there is something which even I intend to do, like lots of people are doing it already. It is keychain making. So apparently on Amazon we get these keychain making kit as well, where we can make keychains of our names on it or something like that. So it also is one of the options if you want to try. There is similar to keychain, there is bracelets making as well. People are making their own bracelets, which is kind of cool actually. I don't know like who is doing all these things, but I've read all about it, and people are actually doing it and taking it seriously. And then we have making your own affirmations. Now, making your own affirmations could be a task as well, and it could be a really fun one. But I really feel that instead of like in this topic, when I'm talking about a little investment is needed, I feel that you can actually go to Canva, write your affirmations, print it out. That's why I've put it in an investment category. Or like if you don't know, I also sell affirmations, and in my affirmations I did the same thing. I firstly made it for myself, then I put it for public, which really creates a huge difference, because you never know what could become a business unless you put conscious efforts and time into it. And then finally, collecting crystals. Like you can consult a tarot reader or you can consult an astrologer and see what crystals are, how it aligns with your zodiac, how it aligns with your sun and moon sign, what crystal works the best for you, and how you can utilize it, how you can maintain energy around it and actually make it a habit and learn about crystals a bit more. And I have kept it in second because crystals are a bit expensive, so investing in that could be a whole different kind of hobby. Now we're coming on to the third one, which is going all out for your hobbies. Now this could be anything. Like for example, this could be taking football lessons, this could be taking karate lessons, this could be taking taking dance lessons, going to dance workshops. I really feel like if I was in my early 20s, which is a very sad thing to say, but if I was in my early 20s and I hadn't joined my masters, which was a pure waste of time, I would have invested in a sewing machine. And that's what I am always like, why didn't I do that when I had time? So that's just something I feel that is a great investment to your time and to your skills as well. So if you if you have time in your hand and you feel like I don't want to doom scroll, rather I want to do something which could be turned into a profession as well, then I think investing into a sewing machine is a great idea. Also, there is a bit more expensive area, or one of the expensive hobbies that you can do, which includes going to pottery sessions or taking pottery sessions, because pottery sessions are expensive. I did go to one, but that was into collaboration. But let me tell you, nothing happens in one. Like nothing would happen in a one pottery session. So of course you need to take like a batch, probably like 10 to 12 sessions to really understand what it is and really make pieces. But I feel it's an amazing way to have that mind-muscle connection, to again align with your thoughts, to again sit without phone and do something with your hands, like your bare hands, and get to it. So I feel it's an amazing option to do there. And then finally, I also feel that this is a bit more towards studies, but if you have time and you're looking to invest in a course or something, please invest in a language course. And I'm talking about maybe Japanese, maybe German, maybe Spanish. But I'm asking you to do that because everyone around me, of course I didn't do it because I was busy preparing for masters, but everyone around me who was not doing masters was literally got into big companies, big MNCs. At least at that point of time, when we are in our early 20s, I feel getting into a big MNC is amazing because you have that blood rush that I'm gonna make it big. And basically at that time, getting into your own financial independent era is amazing. So that's why this is just a suggestion. If you have time, if you are in your early 20s, if you are not looking for masters, which I hope you're not, just get into a language course. And make this language could be anything. What I'm trying to tell you is, if you have time, just get into one and you'll thank yourself later. And I think that was it. I think this is all I wanted to say. I know that the last part could be a bit daunting for a lot of you, where I'm bashing masters, but I'm telling you, if you have not done it, don't have an opinion about masters or anything like that solely based on someone I know has done it. I also did it because I knew someone who did it and they got good placements and everything. I was like, oh, we can do it. But turns out it's not for everybody, even though the branding is so good that they tell you, it's for everyone. That's it. I think this is the end of my video. I'm gonna end it here. This was really fun. I'm all ready. Now I'm gonna go out and shoot My fiance is on the way, so we are gonna shoot near the river. And I have like first outfit I did yesterday, second is today, and then third outfit I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. So thank you for being here, and it was really lovely chatting. I hope these all these activities help you in getting rid of your doom scrolling era. Out of these, my favorite is journaling, my favorite is colors, adult coloring book, and of course the pottery session. But if you're ready to spend the money, it doesn't hurt, which is amazing. I love pottery sessions, and yes, my favorite was tarot reading classes on YouTube as well. It's so amazing. So yeah, thank you. Have a good day, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.